This episode of Your Not So Local News is brought to you by the Udal Tracker. Track your Udals.
Have you ever spent all your money and realized you could have spent it on something better?
Hey man, you wanna play my new Xbox One? Got it for $100.
What are you doing, man? You got an Xbox? Dude, I got a brand new gaming PC. It's way more better and way more fun.
Then Udal Tracker is the thing for you. Udal Tracker is a marvelous tool that lets you determine how much utility per dollar you get in every interaction. It calculates the utility by harnessing the dopamine inside your brain to give the utility a face number value. In addition, Udal Tracker also calculates the slowly decreasing marginal utility with each additional unit you consume, and warns you once your marginal utility becomes negative. Udal Tracker 4000 comes in 3 different voice options to keep your choice of consumption a little spicy. We have classic voice for your average user.
Whoa. I think I need too many Starbursts.
You are now approaching non-optimal consumption.
We have goofy voice for your most wacky customers.
Whoa there, bud. Eat any more and your insides will look like a rainbow.
And for the most stubborn of eaters, we have a mean voice.
Ayo, Chunky. How about biting into a salad next?
Normally with Udal Tracker 4000, you need to pay $150 to get one. But if you order within the next 10 minutes, you'll also get an authentic ultimate review sheet signed by Jacob Clifford for free. Yes, you heard that right, folks. Free. So order your Udal Tracker 4000 today.
Thank you, Udal Tracker!
Call 1-800-UDAL-TRACKER to get your Udal Tracker today. That's 1-800-UDAL-TRACKER. Limited time offer. Not available source. And is banned in Panama. Beware of imitators. May cause heart attack, death, or stroke. Use with caution. Call 1-800-UDAL-TRACKER. That's 1-800-UDAL-TRACKER.
Hello, and welcome to our daily news broadcast, Your Not So Local News. I'm one of your hosts, Manuel Carabaya, alongside
Daniel Hernandez reporting to you live from our studio.
Our first story is one that may confuse some people, frustrate others, but will overall amuse you.
It involves the shocking business that this young businessman, how he became the youngest millionaire to date. We now turn to Ernesto Pena live on the scene.
Thanks, Daniel. Now, money's something that we always want. But when we seem to have a lot of it, we usually end up spending it all. So if you really want to get what you want, you need to go get a job. But here we have Tana Jarina, who seems to somehow outplay the system. Tana, how did you do it?
So, the tea is, I just bought out all the 5th graders' stamps, right? And now it comes to my stamp for overpriced, watered down lemonade in July.
Now, you see here, Tana, she figured out the riddle. What she did was that she bought out all her resources, got fixed costs, and then made her lemonade inelastic. Therefore, she was able to raise the prices and now runs a monopoly. People think that Tana is running an illegal business because monopolies are illegal in America. So, Tana, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the problem is that people seem to think that you're running, a little bit of a illegal sideshow here. What do you think about that?
Well, according to my lawyers, I shouldn't say it. Not suggest you leave, but I call my attorney, okay?
Interrupt this regularly scheduled program with some breaking news.
The local super supply wholesale store BJ's has been undergoing a series of robberies that are leaving the store in shambles.
This extreme increase in crime is due to a shortage in the quantity supplied of Poland Spring flavored sparkling water.
The shortage, according to confidential sources, was due to an intense drop in the resources used in producing these seamlessly tasteless products.
We now turn to Joshua, who is slightly living on the scene.
Hey, stop. This is your favorite reporter. We're investigating a live robbery right now.
Look, man, what? Don't you see I'm working here? I got 5 kids to feed, 4 baby mamas, and they're all pooping. You only drink bottle water here.
Man, but don't you know robberies like this increases the prices of these items?
Look, man, I
due
don't
to
got time
loss
for you.
of
Do you see the
profits?
cops are coming here?
Hey, NYPD!
Alright,
Well, folks, here we saw that the benefit of stealing those water bottles was greater than the cost of going to jail.
And now he's going to have to deal with some very difficult yet life-changing choices.
I mean, aren't all life choices life-changing?
I mean, yeah, but this one is even more important. This one is about how much time he's willing to spend in jail.
Alright then, so how does this little dilemma work?
So basically, he and someone else have the option to either return the water they stole or keep it for themselves.
So basically they would right their wrongs and get less time?
Well, yes, and it all depends on what the other person does. The problem in that the other person doesn't know what the other person would choose. If they both return, they each get at least 2 months in jail. However, if they decide to keep it, they have to spend 6 months.
Whoa, the second option really sucks. So then what are we...
Hold up, I'm not finished. If they chose the opposite of what the other does, then one person gets no time, the other person gets 4 months of jail.
So if I may speak now. So their best option is to confess, right? And if they do that, therefore they have the Nash equilibrium.
Yes, that's the best outcome for both.
But if they were shady, they would try to finesse their way into no time at all.
Basically, yes, but that would be morally messed up.
There isn't such a thing as morals in this world. It's either steal or get stolen from.
Well, anyway, folks, it's been great hosting, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.